Have you ever contemplated the notion of vanishing from your current life for 6 months? Not literally evaporating into thin air, but detaching from the hustle and bustle, the familiarity and the routine of your everyday existence. 6 months might seem like an eternity, or it might flash by in the blink of an eye. But what could you accomplish in that time frame? What changes could you instigate in your life? Picture this. A man named John, a high-powered executive in the heart of New York City, found himself increasingly overwhelmed by the pressures of his career. He was suffocating under the weight of his responsibilities and the incessant demands of his high-stakes job. One day, he woke up and decided he needed a drastic change. He needed to breathe, to live, to feel alive again. And so, he made a bold decision. He would take a 6-month break from his life, his career, everything he knew. John packed his bags, turned his phone off, and left for a remote village in Nepal. No internet, no emails, no meetings. Just him, the mountains, and the quiet. He spent his days learning from the villagers, reading books he'd never had the chance to open, and meditating at the break of dawn. He was disconnected from his old world, but more connected to himself than he had ever been. 6 months later, John returned to New York. But he was not the same man. The incessant buzz of the city no longer overwhelmed him. Instead, he found peace in the chaos. He carried the tranquility of the mountains within him. He returned to his job, but this time he set boundaries. He prioritized his mental health, spent more time with loved ones, and found joy in simple things. His disappearance had given him a new perspective and a renewed zest for life. John's story is a testament to the transformative power of taking time for oneself. It underlines the significance of stepping away from the chaos to find tranquility and clarity. It emphasizes the importance of disconnecting to reconnect with oneself. In this video, the key points discussed were: firstly, the power of taking a break. It's not about running away from responsibilities, but about stepping back to gain perspective, to breathe, and to rejuvenate. Secondly, the importance of disconnecting. In a world where we are constantly plugged in, it's crucial to disconnect and spend time with our own thoughts and feelings. Thirdly, the value of setting boundaries. Upon return, it's vital to implement the lessons learned during the break and not fall back into old patterns. And finally, the transformative potential of such a break. 6 months away from the familiar can lead to tremendous personal growth and a renewed approach to life. Remember, life is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And sometimes, the best way to keep going is to stop, take a break, and then return with renewed vigor and a fresh perspective. Like John, you too might find that a 6-month hiatus could be the catalyst for the transformative change you've been seeking.